All right, Twin Cities, happy Saturday. We are warming up right in Minnesota, and that means we're ready for spring. We're ready to be cute, right? All the things, right? All things hair. And I'm excited for our next guest. She's a hairstylist that goes by the name of JB, and she is joining us this morning. What's up, girlfriend? All right, Jay, you're here. So I love this conversation with you, Jay. You are sharing how you went from just doing hair to actually building a business. And there is a difference. And I love this awakening because I think as entrepreneurs, a lot of people really shift into their excellence, right? And you've definitely shifted into yours. So welcome to the show. Talk a little bit about this transition.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. So with that, I grew up in I grew up in the salon. My father was a stylist. I've been doing hair for about 19 years. And so I've apprenticed to some of the top stylists across my career, including my father. And because of that, I was able to refine my craft and build my business and learn more about what true entrepreneurship is. That journey led me to specializing in color and natural hair. I'm affectionately known in the Twin Cities as the Color Queen.
All right.
Some might also call me a curator of confidence. And so that led to me becoming the owner of the JB Experience. I did create that space in order to for women to feel free to just be. So you can be bold or be badass. You can be beautiful, but just be unapologetically you.
Let's get into the transition of truly becoming a business, like Natalie said, not just doing hair, but being the business. And, you mentioned that your mom really supported you and your kids, but you could really get out there and get focused. Tell us about how important it is to have like a network of support when you're, kind of getting out there and trying to get things going.
It makes the difference in actually, making your dream come true, I believe. My mom was there for me when I needed to, sit down, strategize, focus, pouring in everything, all of my strength, all of my attention into making this business work. Like I told Natalie, I was chasing a check forever and going back and forth, and I was not happy with the corporate world. But it takes time to build a clientele, and so. A lot of people don't have somebody that's going to say, hey, let me come and help relieve you of some of that financial burden, so you can focus on your dreams, so you can build this business. And I was very fortunate to have that with my mother. So.
Well, I really enjoyed some time in that salon of yours. Before you moved to the big fabulous suite, you and I hung out and I left there so inspired. I'm so happy to have you here on the show because I know personally you're out here winning, you're doing big things, and I'm so happy for you. But what do stylists at home right now that are just doing hair? What do they need to know? What tips can you share with them?
Well, thank you so much, Lasha. We had a fabulous time, and you really inspired me to get this space. If we want to keep it a buck, right? You told me go for it. So, my biggest tip for stylists that are at home, the thing that set me apart was apprenticeship. I apprenticed under some of the top elite stylists in the Twin Cities, and that is how I was able to hone my craft. A lot of times people want to jump out of school or just jump off the porch, and they have no guidance, no leadership, and they're just kind of, making a way as they go, not understanding that they could really be doing more damage than harm. So that way, if you get up under a stylist, and they're able to teach you their ways and teach you the business and teach you how to, work with clients and rebooking and just strategizing, then that way you can take your time and build yourself up under that person before you just jump off the porch, as some would say. Yeah.
I agree with that because I feel like so many people now are just so eager to have their own business, but they're not taking the time to properly, yes, they're not apprenticing, they're not going under people because they have this huge ego that they're like, I want my own thing. Why would I be under someone else? And it's so important to learn from people who have been through it because no matter what, at the end of the day, like they're going to know a lot more than you know.
That's right. Allie, you hit it on the head. I want to jump in there right on that. And that's it. You know, you've got to be willing to learn. I've spent so many hours working for free, learning from amazing people. And, you know, that's why you are where you are. You were willing to make those sacrifices for today. And people got to get that. That's step one.
Totally.
Yeah, you got to humble yourself. Absolutely have to humble yourself in order to become that big boss. You got to start somewhere. So, you know, you are killing the hair game right now. So how can people reach you, Jay? How do we make an appointment with you? You know, and we also want to know what's trending for the fall. So hook us up.
Okay, so to make an appointment, you would book online at www.thejb Experience. That's JAIB. So the JB Experience. You can find me on all social media under the same name. Facebook is JBag Jones, and then Instagram, TikTok is the JB Experience.
Yes, go get that experience. Love it, JB. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.